All right. Here, let's have some fun. But let's have it this way. Okay. Here we go. All right. Here we go.
Happy Sunday, guys. What's up? What is everyone doing? Hey, Dorothy, me, Big Chick, Dark Eye, Hi Guy. Let's see if I got everyone. DBS, Susan. Y'all, we having a car live. Hey, Share Bear. I thought I would be home by now. I'm not home yet. I miss you too, Share Bear. Okay, I think Chicky Chick, what's up? How you like all that dang rain yesterday? Hi, Kayla. Yeah, I'm sorry if it's windy. It's windy as heck here. Hey, Miss Whitney. Hi, Angie. Hi, Cecilia. MC2, Mama Goose, Grey Wolf. Misty, long time no see. My birthday twin. Your chickens were happy, I bet. And Oklahoma.
Oh, it's been raining Oklahoma lately. My friend Amy told me, yeah, it rained the other day. Yeah. You should go watch it, Oklahoma and Texas softball game. It rained hard. Oh, yeah.
I couldn't smoke.
Yeah. I turn it off.
Y'all, we got some kids here. I hate that.
Oh, God.
It really irritates me when I see kids out here.
Okay, here we go.
But, I mean, I guess you can't help it. So what y'all been doing?
What you been doing, girl? What's up? What's up?
I'm planting some potatoes earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Here, you can have mine. The more you smoke, the longer I live. I said, the more you smoke, the longer I live.
Yeah.
You want a fruit bag?
For bag. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, my. You all right, girl?
Here's a cooling liner
in it. A little windy over there. It's getting breeze. It's getting windy over there, Oklahoma. It's really windy over there. Wow. It is awfully windy. Can hear nothing.
Yeah, baby, you want a sleeping bag? Take that sleeping bag if you want. Take the little one too. Yeah. What? Oh, that's my chair from my house. Good. Go ahead. There ain't no more in there. I only had two. No, I don't have pink this time either. I know, Mari. Oh, you're good. You're welcome.
Yep. You're doing great, baby. Love you.
Here, get these in your bag, and if you get them,
Yep.
it's a wash bag. It'll blow up into a wash bag.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Oh, isn't that lovely?
Of course.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Hey, you're welcome. I can barely open my door. Can you hear me? Hey, Angie, did you get the thing on the show? Hi, Susan.
Hang on a second. Let me do this one real quick. That's a little better.
No, this one was back there, babe. Sorry. Why is that been the way? Your hair makes my head hurt? Oh,
What? Oh.
You want one? It doesn't hurt. It's not tight or nothing. It's actually really loose. I do that sometimes. Yeah, if you just line up and you come up and leave it down and let it stay out. If you put it in
Oh, fuck.
here, take some of these. If you put water on them, they blow up in the water crack. You guys need this grill? Take the grill. You're welcome. Oh, you can take one flat. It's fine. Genius. You're welcome. I'll probably get You're welcome. You're playing with those flashlights. I should have brought more flashlights. I ran out earlier because I didn't want to. Yeah. Here you go. You're welcome. Vegetable man? Vegetable man.
Yeah, we got something here. Check it out.
To watch. Predator catchers the people that they're catching.
You know, it was really hard to watch with Gacy's when he was with his mentor, News Now Houston, and knowing what that guy was and seeing, this great shit show guy, Gacy. Oh man, riding up and down on his chair in a butt plug. I mean, that's the news. I don't know if all that's true, but it seems like it is, especially by his actions and Tonic's actions. A little more of those loser-farian bisexuals out there.
Yabba dabba doo!
Oh, let's see. The Tetro. Here's my suggestion, man. I just try to. She's gonna do what she's gonna do, and try not to waste too much energy on her, because that's exactly what she wants.
Yeah. The people that are catching, it's really hard not to just want to like punch the fucking screen and shit.
Yeah, I mean, if you can react to threads like that, trying to meet up with 13-year-old, why isn't he focusing his energy on porn bombing RSO channels on his target list? Maybe that's because they're all in the same Discord meeting where the Fusion Center tunes in every first Tuesday of the month, the second Tuesday too. I don't know.
They know what they are, and you know why they're there, and it makes you really upset that they would do something like that to something that came like that. It makes you really mad. It genuinely really makes you mad, or at least makes me mad. I just did.
Yeah, he's always like Jeff's always like the network coordinator. That I find really interesting. He's once again, that was under fair use with commentary, educational purposes on showing how the Roman soldier PSYOP sergeants like to use these born-again Christians that are just pissing in the wind and lost, right? They're going to help them steer in the right direction so they can find somebody to throw up on the cross. Holy crap. Hey, what's this one?
Your hypocrisy.
Oh, wow.
About holding people like Angela accountable for her associates.
Okay.
But not holding Nunya and yourself accountable for your own associate.
Yeah, she still hasn't taken accountability on her association with the back in the day with the Spitfire Sentinels and Gary Hunt and what happened and went down there. She was just the innocent party, but carrying on the same script as far as how to infiltrate groups. They're glazing Dean. Wow, amazing. I think we got another one here. What's this?
Of backing Nunya, who backed Edward,
wow.
who is a pedophile.
Wow. Yeah, the thing is backing people, right? You back some pretty fucking weird people yourself there, Glazing Dean. And I can see Nunya's intent. That's what you flipping weirdos leave out, is people's true intent, because I can see Nunya's true intent as far as she wouldn't want to see anyone be guilty of, possessing explicit, material, crimes against children. And because that means there's victims. I think you're leaving that part of the intent out there, Glazing Dean, which, tend to do a lot. Your own little shill narrative, you shitbag.
Your hypocrisy about holding people like Angela accountable for her associates, but not holding Nunya and yourself accountable for your own associate.
Yeah, so I mean, since there's gonna be some type of civilian oversight, I guess, right, in being able to put people up, just drag them up the hill with the super soldiers and shit like that, the wannabe super soldiers. Anyways, yeah, dragging people up on the hill, throwing them up on the cross. Anyway, that mob mentality is They like to infiltrate as, maybe believers or, someone that has a relationship with God, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, but they just can't figure out the rest. And then they book, burn, and ban. And, when you try to give suggestions like Southwest Jeff, once again, fair use for educational comedy and commentary purposes, right?
Yeah, Southwest Jeff. What a fucking winner, huh?
This is where Tonic and Shills makes his debut appearance with Southwest Jeff, and oh my God, the clout chasing here is just beautiful, and the way Southwest Jeff is like, oh, just
Southwest Jeff,
having
what
a clout
fucking
meltdown
winner,
here.
huh? Oh my God.
He just said if you can't hear that, and then he tries to bring my name up partially because what are you too scared to say my name on your channel there? Full name, anyways. This Aaron Victor guy, right? But he's sitting here. I just turned it up a little bit, rewound. But he's trying to say that poor dirt farmer brainwashed him or tried to brainwash him. Why, you dumb enough to simp up with fucking losers like that so you can throw your cash app around, right? That's what he did when he paneled up with poor dirt farmer and Predword is, like, hold on, I gotta drop my cash app real quick because they're trying to drag me. All right, and then has me banned, of course, wants to try to bring me up. And then what's truth here? But he got brainwashed by poor dirt farmer. Well, just don't be dumb enough to get brainwashed. I mean, if somebody's going to be dumb enough to try to brainwash me or try to make me their lapdog, I like to go with it for a minute to see how far they're willing to go.
Oh, ACN pictures for fucking you and blah blah. Okay, I get. Like, I don't agree with it. I don't do it myself. I'm just saying, like, I understand, like, some things guys done the past.
There's that understanding that dumbed down language for slaves pissing in the wind.
Never. But like PDF, you know what I'm talking about, right? PDF. He tried to. He tried to brainwash me.
Yeah, well, he's retarded and old.
No, I think you're both about as equally as lesser abilitied, which kind of proves my point why, I just advocate for it. If people want to call the ADA and let them know that there's certain groups out there that recruit halfwits and dumbasses and lesser ability people to do their dirty work for them. I mean, I advocate for that because that almost, puts the Department of Justice on notice and audit. Okay, so they start investigating themselves probably, but that was actually a while back where, I thought more so it seemed like all the nefarious agencies before they got overturned, it seems as though hopefully recently, right, that the funding was just going through multiple nefarious agencies to have online trolls to control narratives and control, right? To have control. That's exactly what the Roman sergeant soldiers did is they drug Jesus up the hill and put him up on a cross, okay? He was out of control. He was a rebel and he needed to be silenced. And so the order followers did what they were told to maintain order control. Isn't that amazing? Mm-hmm. And it took also, Christians, sellout Christians, to go, yep, go ahead, right? And,
Wait, see, do you vouch for Tonic?
Oh yeah,
good.
For him.
What about freaking? He was on my panel twice. What's truth about that dude?
Oh, he's an absolute retard. He believes in like every conspiracy theory under the sun. And then,
wow, under the sun, every conspiracy theory. Sounds like he is a good order follower for the Romans. Oh, it's not happening. It's all a delusion, right? Him and his 6th grade education. Wow. What about the conspiracy facts that actually work out, that start out as conspiracy theories and then become conspiracy fact? That just gets thrown out with the bathwater and the baby?
Like, he got into a squabble with his neighbor, and his neighbor literally kept...
No, wait a minute. What about the story going, your buddy Gay C, getting... Well, recruiting in... Well, we'll just keep it there. He recruited in this failed male stripper that's, likes to film children. I think they're leaving that part out too.
Original still here. Still green line. Yeah. So, like, he kept making the situation worse because he kept antagonizing.
Wow. So they're trying to say What's Truth was antagonizing the male stripper. So I think what they're trying to do is cover for Gacy's part on handing off the stripper to Port Earth Farmer for some reason. Isn't that amazing how they trade off their sickos? Yeah, isn't that amazing? I mean, still, because, I mean, What's Truth hasn't been doing anything, but why would Southwest Jeff need to bring up What's Truth is what I find kind of interesting here. Yeah, like they were trapping. So, I mean, I thought these folks low by that topic, you know, in 90, you know, 65 miles an hour zone, it might not be there, right? You look down, oh, she's going to do 90, you know. Oh my gosh, she's still going to take it. But anyway, yeah, going back to interesting enough that some various agencies have made it funding online trolling and porn bombing and get rid of adversaries and outward. Hopefully, the funding by saying something about the conspiracy, figuring out their script and their conspiracy, right? You know, help get the funding reallocated. And maybe the proper departments, like, you know, cybersecurity and now ICE, because they've got, you know, international ability. And the crime against children, or specifies that with the DHS, so from Homeland Security. And what I find interesting is that if the Department of Homeland Security contracts are still going for their Ministry of Truth to utilize the funding to play Roman soldiers and porn bomb targets that aren't registered sex offenders to get them off the internet when they're, you know, they should be there and on FM radio and TV, in my opinion. Don't try to sue me for that. That'll make you look real stupid. But anyways, yeah, I think the allocation of funds, see, that's where the, you know, I mean, if they're trying to fund, you know, trying to find Preds, you know, and Gacy and Tonic are the ones to do it, right? But trying to shut down people, even like CPP Tommy or Alex, when it's interesting, they're not really the top Pred catchers out there. The only real Pred catchers that I find interesting. Southwest Jeff said earlier. Golly, man. I mean, there's just so much to fit into this presentation with these freaking knuckleheads.
The guy, and he like tried to get all of us all fucking worried about it. He's like, fuck him.
Well, yeah, when you've got a fucking sellout, half-witted, desperate, non-disciplined there, Tonic. Male stripper that should be, you know, entertaining in the retirement homes there in Chilliwack. I mean, this is just filming kids, right? And then possibly, I think, from what was found out, that he was trying to film up skirts in his Walmart job. Male stripper wanted to film women in the break room. Interesting enough, that Gacy crew has all the dirt farmer, and they just all love that this family and the children. That's okay for these guys.
The situation worse because he kept antagonizing the guy, and then he like tried to get all of us all fucking.
Dude, somebody comes along and kills my dog with nefarious intent and purposes. I'm gonna go at him and clown really freaking hard.
That's like
the most legal way.
Say they're gonna kill my
besides,
cat, Smokey. Come on, me.
Wanting to go do bodily harm and so forth. So, isn't that what
I tell the motherfucker, come at me.
Video production platform is meant to clown adversarial forces that are doing nefarious shit. I mean, I thought that's what Tonic was doing.
Kiss Getting worried about it. Come on. Like, my kids. That's what they always use every time. Like, they can't get enough help and they need some help. And they'll say, my kids.
It's like Duckbot. It's like fucking Tranchobot.
Oh, wow. Let's see what's using that as an excuse. It's not true.
My kids, my wife. It's like Duckbot.
A dog getting killed. Right? Infiltrated. There it is. Maybe go protest at the Chilliwack. Oh man, not the Chilliwack, but the truckers rally. Right, kind of weasel his way in. These are just, details are being left out. Fair use commentary here, right? Isn't this great?
I'm right here.
Be able to expound upon these dumbasses, little fake, dumbed down, larped up reality.
Hey, all these problems he was creating were all on his own. If you just want to stop talking to the guy, or just even file a fucking restraining order, like a lot of his problems would have been solved very, very easily.
Well, then the police didn't really like those solutions.
Yeah, well, police didn't do shit. There's arrest your ass.
From my comprehension, wow, what a dumbass.
What a fucking he wanted to make an exposure video on the guy.
Isn't that what you do there, Tonic?
Yeah, you do. Right there.
Isn't that what Tonic is all about? These exposures, signals, Well, since it's time to die, Bill, stripper just treats Bill Yeah, that was pretty interesting to hear her side on the justification of slowly poisoning her husband and then him flipping out and
dumbass.
Yeah, pretty interesting.
That's where it's at.
But hey, at least we got Gacy and Tonic and Chills to help with the exposure of Crispy and her poisoning her husband.
He kept wanting to, make. And then that's the thing. You can share or get off the pot when it's kind of thing. Right? And you surely want to do something about it. Do that. Right.
Well, yeah, the big mistake would be to play tough guy and all rolled up on, that's where you are trying to
you feel like you're being harassed in any capacity, right? And you surely want to do something about it. Do that. Right. Don't pretend. There's a crazy bit. What's your dad? I guess, well, I guess you can really. Interesting enough how.
Goes so much. I got The best at everything, which really and but maybe we'll find out that we're not really the situation, but what makes these suits that's how do you make woman, go out and right having great some of the artists right? That definitely sounds like something I might have to do. Definitely, right? And at this point, I don't really give a shit, right? Yeah, I want to keep playing around. I want to keep up with life. I tell you, I probably had more death threats on my way than especially but it's nothing to go but yeah, I haven't been to the top. Death threats. All I did is the Ritterman thing. My logic with that is, you know, especially like judges will be like, there's no legal grounds to have the Ritterman thing against me. Well, if you can use what I do on the internet against me, then I should be able to set my own precedent on you guys not being able to do in-depth investigation of what's going on through your franchise. There's the Ritterman thing to state government for the Supreme Court before they sign off on a warrant from people calling like the same guy did that wanted to kick my face in yesterday is going to, and even off me before he offs himself, right? Well, then just help prevent a lawsuit. Take a long leap, a big clip. And if you want to do that to yourself, certain circumstances you can go do that still. I'd almost rather do that than all the cops. I'll just talk about it here. So fellow moms go around and I'm talking to you. No, I'm just saying that I'd much rather not call the cops because a lot of these guys are just half-witted, dumbed down, lesser ability that usually report to the ADA, their handlers, nameless parents, for them to try to attack certain people. That's not being victim. Say, oh, we're victim, right? No one's made me personally really into a victim yet. I mean, they've tried, like, calling the DA, trying to do shit like that, where, got my case expedited. Thanks, not so crazy lady. That's the way it works, not too long ago. That's what Bird was talking about. Absolutely. They need to utilize the Christian Council and their chosen ones, right? They're the chosen ones. Right? I really do think after, they crucified Christ, I think that chosen one contract with Lilith, that it's become a spiritual thing where that's what they need. Doing their job for the army of heaven and God, actually doing their job. It's not just quoting Bible scripture and then getting drunk and go, is there any born again Christians in the chat? I need some help.
That definitely sounds like something after my time.
Here comes Tonic and Chills, just like Scotty Thunderati and Fighting Grit. All your hot topics. So, Sergeant Super Soldier, wait, marching up the hill with that crown of thorns.
Wow.